Yo, how's it going, people? Check everything's looking good. Can you hear me okay? Hello. Rightio. Right, so let's see what we should do. Got some scales. Time to mod this thing. Alright, so starting weight, nice 71 grams. Some tools. This is a tool I use to pull off the feet. It's pretty good. We've got a hairdryer as well. Give me one sec. You're doing okay in the corona situation at the minute? Check something out one sec. Two more things. Alright, cool. So, just get the show on the road. I'll try and mute the mic when I'm using a hairdryer so you don't get deaf. feet off first. This should come off pretty easy because I've had these off a few times now. Definitely need some new ones. Didn't work out what's in camera shot. I've changed my cameras here a little bit, so bear with me on that. I'll work out what it is. We're going to do the mini and the ultimate, not today, but there will be another stream. As long as this goes successfully and people like it, I'll do some other ones. See how it gets on. It's come off way too easily. If you want to know how to do the teardown properly, I've already done it once. There's a video out for this one. It's on my YouTube channel, so it should be fairly easy to see if you want to work out how to do this. Just in a screw up. We've got some good old blue tack, which is good for the screws, but we need to weigh them as well. Guess we're going the blue tack for now. I've already weighed all this, but let's do it again anyway. I would suggest picking up your skates like I'm doing, because it'll just take away the stickiness. So. We try to be the best of you. But they need a new setting on this one anyway. Okay, so we've got another screw here, we've got a screw there, one's missing, which I've got somewhere, I've seen it. And then we're good, it's exactly the same size. Should just split open now, there we go. It's too easy to take apart this Viper. So I thought I would stream this for a change. The thing that's tricky on the Viper is going to be you can't easily take out like one side of the buttons. Maybe we can break the PCB or something. I don't know. It's going to be the cable, but no point. Got to get used to my camera position. The camera positioning is slightly different. These are slightly longer. All right. And then we've got, yeah, carry on. There's 4 in this. This one's a bit tricky. Can't get it, man. push one and get stuck into the PCB. So 4 screws holding the side buttons. And they are like a slightly longer. Can't do these on that, but they're slightly longer. There's a side button and there's some side buttons here. Side button's longer, smaller one. And there's still one in here. So that kind of goes for the button. Bit of a strange one. It kind of screws in through the switch. You can already see here you're not going to get much weight reduction in these unless you break it in half. There's 2 channels. You're not going to be able to see that on this camera. This is successful. I'll rig up my other camera, but you can see the line here for the PCB. But like, you could probably take one. We can try taking one side off if you think. What do you reckon? Should we take one side off it for the right hand sides? Save about 2 grams if we do that. Looks like it's going to be a massive saving it. Alrighty. The Viper's got this different construction here on the side buttons, like little flaps, I guess you could call it. A bit trickier to get. Just kind of push them in a little bit on the side. Oh, there we go. Bad boy works, mate. Damn it. He's been nuts. So 2 on each side. I mean, if you took these out, right? Again, you're not going to save mega amounts here. $3 grams. So you might get nearly 3 grams out if you took out one set of side buttons. Ain't going to be no record breaking weight saving on that one, that's for sure. And that's at risk of breaking the buttons, but we'll try that to happen. So once we've done that, we then got the other side buttons come out. Works in the same way. Just don't mix them up because they will be more confusing when you try and put them together. Because they're slightly different depending obviously which side they go in. Now there's little springs on the top of this mouse. I don't think I'll take the rubber off, but we might do that as like a staged mod maybe today. We'll try and stage out in like an early mod, a slow mod, and then like a ridiculous mod maybe. We'll see. Gotta get used to these cameras, man. So you're gonna get the 2 more screws there and here. And then, so you can take the rubber off, but you'd have to strip the sides a little bit maybe. It's not that thick. Yeah. Microscopic weight saving from these screws. Secure the main buttons. Oops. There's quite a bit of weight in the rear shell, that's for sure. Normally is on these. Just 2 clips at the back. Just got the side bits here, you pull it apart. There we go. So 5 grams isn't bad as a weight saving there if you took that off. Like I would have said the shells don't feel too bad. Pop that out as well, but we'll do that in a bit. Let's just take it apart first. So you have a bit of wood and there's a spring just under here. I might have lost that one already. Long. I know it's still there. Here we go. Off the side button. Back 3 grams of side button. Could do something with that. I suggest not losing this spring though. How good this camera's going to be, but yeah, they don't register these springs, they're that tiny. I'm just going to put these in there as well. So just be careful in this bit because they are delicate. Generally, if you push from the side with something like this, you can just ping them off like that. The same, usually the same weight as side buttons. Yep, near enough, same weight. Secondary spring loops. Like so. just think this bit's going to come out on it, but it doesn't. So the shell is pretty well drilled from Razer. Probably wouldn't get, you're not going to get much more out of it. You could take some out the sides here maybe. Where the button sits, because you don't generally apply pressure. We might try that, but it's going to be irreparable. 3 screws in the PCB now. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not talking mega weight savings from the screws, but it's good to leave some of them out sometimes. Sometimes you can get a little bit off it. You know, adds up to a gram or 2. You have to put my camera back. I'm back in for you. So the idea is to use my better Canon camera. I get a converter for it, so these webcams. So 2 screws, 3 PCBs, 1 there, and then we've got 3 more that I just put back into string. But it's ready set basically. Whoa. Definitely harder when it's live, right? I can't hide all my mistakes. I didn't do that honestly. Didn't destroy that mouse and buy a new one. And then once the PCB's done, it should just ping out. So I know the Wired Viper has got this slightly different mouse button mechanism with this different encoder, which is, I've not seen one of these before on any mouse. It's only on this Wired Viper for some reason. It's like sat in a plastic bridge, a bit unusual. It's not normally the way they do it, but anyway, kind of stripping this down and then we'll get onto the reduction. Pull and it comes out like so. Anyone that doesn't want a scroll wheel, save about 2G. Or if you want to sacrifice the rubber part, which I wouldn't do, but nearly a gram. Wouldn't be for me. But I know some of you do. I'll just get my cat on the side. Close up the window. Apologies. Something like that. Cat. So, obviously the encoder's different. You can see here it's got a totally different encoder to any other mouse. No, it's a Khalith one. Don't normally have that. Not that I've seen anyway. Not on the gaming ones I've pulled apart. Don't know why they opted for that. Just realised. See, I'll change my camera back. So a different encoder here. They don't. It's a bit of an unusual Khalith one, but I don't know why they opted for that. And you got a. I'll pull this out. I know, I have to take out there. Just scroll wheel like holder, I guess you call it. Again, there's a bit of a different design here from Razer. Not the norm. Tricky, you have to like push in the sides and that lot, and then eventually little ping, but there we go. It's tricky. So I guess we can take that out for the scroll wheel as well. So you probably save a few more grams, let's go 3 grams maybe to the scroll out. Et voilà. Best cameras in the world, these, but they'll do for today's, I guess, test. I'm standing here waiting, hoping you'll see me for what I have to show. Baby, don't lose hope, 'cause I just hope. People are always interested in the PCB lamps. I've already measured this one, so I would do a full teardown this one, need to do the ultimate and the mini, and then we will do, I might do online and then do a weight reduction at the same time. Oops. Funny how it was going through the hole. Right, see that? Wait for the stream to catch up so I can see it. There we go. If you fancy switching it, you can do that maybe. Massive, aren't it? The thing is just ping out. So what's good about this Viper, right? You can literally just ping out the switch. So if you ever get one that's faulty, and you can get the switch, because the switches ain't easy to get. What is the unit? AG? What do you mean unit? The unit is in the mouse. Razer Viper Wired on this one, bud. You can ping out the switch. This is the way the switch is out of morbid curiosity. 4 rounds. It's cool you can hot switch them. I expect Razer are going to start releasing some switches soon, but we'll see. What's that? 8.4. Right, so now we have taken it apart. Because that's more. Sorry, something I just kicked you. Oh, I didn't weigh the base. Apologies. My bad. All the actual main parts, actually. So 13 grams for the base. $19 for the main shell. Give me some weight in that main shell, I can definitely take apart. The device is a Razer Viper Wired mouse G. That's what it is, mate. This one. A bit of a weight reduction, bud. So the first thing I'm going to take out is the honey, I guess call it honeycomb or diffuser, should we call it? Light diffuser, that's what it's called. It's usually just ping out with a bit of pressure like so. This one is actually clipped in, sweet. Nice job, Razer, because sometimes you can put it back if you wanted. Or maybe not. So, so it is clipped in, but it's also got the usual joints. They have these little rivets, plastic rivets. But I reckon it's still clipped back in. These clips here, see? I reckon you could reclip them if you wanted. Let's try it out. Oh no, smashed it. Pretty UCD area. It'd be a bit rattly. You have to glue it. Oh, actually, it's not bad. It would go back in. You could put it back in because the back plate would sit on it if you were that bothered. It's stuck. Yeah, it's staying. No worries, G. Right, let's weigh the diffuser. I don't know what weight we're going to get this down to. I'm reckoning 60, but we'll see. When we take out the base, maybe. Okay, 1.2 grams. All right. That was more than I expected that to weigh. So that's what we're going to take out of it in this corner. I should have worked out left and right here. I think they're the right ones, but I should have remembered that. That'd have made it easier when I take them out. With that scroll wheel part, we'll just put that together. We'll do like a light mod first, so people don't destroy the mice, and then we'll do some more hardcore stuff. So let's take out the side buttons because people like to leave side buttons out, and in fact these can be put back in pretty easily. This is an easy one. We'll do these on. We'll take the rear plate off, right? So this is what you could basically do yourself, and you won't damage your mouse. Then we'll weigh it, and you'll see what you'll get. And we'll take it apart, and then we'll do a bit more significant mod, like drilling out some of the base, and we'll play around with the scroll wheel and stuff. So let's do the scroll wheel out on this occasion, actually. And then let's put it back together. So I'll weigh all the bits because we don't need to weigh, we just weighed them all. So that's what I reckon on the left here. What we could get out of it. The encoder. So there's your Viper, plus the cable. Right, one sec. Got another cable. Actually returned. Apologies. So we got the cable. I'm interested to see what the weight difference is going to be on a power and a standard Razer cable. I'd still power cord it. $32 grams, right, fair enough. few grams off your cable. Not that you're going to notice it, to be fair. Morbid curiosity. Yeah, you can feel a bit more flex though, definitely. Right, so let's piece it back together. And we'll just use the standard cable in a minute. And then we'll weight reduce it because you can see the base there. Well, they've like tried to honeycomb it already, or they have honeycombed it. Maybe you can see them. They tried to take out a little bit of weight. Clever, but I reckon we can chop some of this out. The DPI button's riveted, plastic riveted. We'll take that on the next one. But this will just be like a, we'll call this the weight reduction that isn't going to destroy your mouse, right? Because the next one will. Well, it won't destroy it. But it'll be irreversible. This one's reversible. Oh, sorry, touch my mic, my bad. Pardon for your ears. It's irritating me, everything's off to like one angle. On the camera there. So the Razer are pretty cool, they're giving us a nice little track to run in. You're always going to need this, by the way. It's a little sensor cover, helps the light reflect a certain way. So I wouldn't remove it. Alright, then we'll put in. We're going to put one in the corner, one at the top, one at the bottom, because you don't generally need too many screws in a PCB. But then you don't want it rattling around either, so you want it to be a rattler. This might be, we'll put the scroll wheel, we'll leave the scroll wheel out and then we'll put it in. We'll do a bit of a quick mod without the scroll wheel, and then most people are going to want it in, right? Get a little spring. Just back in this little hole there. And then we'll come back and do some more modding. More serious modding, should we say. This is like this is what most people will be happy doing with the Viper, because they're not going to destroy it. Put the spring back in. I like the way they've done these buttons. It's pretty easy to put together now, isn't it? This will be interesting to see. I was just looking at the screws looking. Where are they from? Between the base. I can't play that scroll wheel. I have to have a scroll wheel, so. Oops. Could have removed the DPI, but like I said, this is like one way you could put it back to stock and no one would know. So you ping out the default DPI button and people will be able to tell. You're going to need this corner one because the chassis split here. Not split, but it doesn't clip together. And my question is, where did I actually put it? Because I did have a spare one. I've lost mine, so we're just going to have to live without that for a minute. I have got it, but I've lost it. As long as it clips, the button will work normally. You save yourself an extra, or save an extra 0.3 gram here, but it looks like it needs all 3 screws in this, so you are going to need that. Like I say, I'm going to put some new skates on it, but if you want to do this without your skates, you're going to have to basically heat them with the hairdryer and put them back on. That's one of the better ways to do it. Cheers for the follow, Sandy and Nazara, is it? Thanks, man. Cheers, man. And there's a Viper. Probably not going to leave the scroll wheel out, and then we'll mess around the side buttons in a bit. There's still that ways anyway. Curiosity. What do you reckon? How much people guessing? I reckon 60. Damn. Oh, at 52, I was way off. Impressive. It's quite a light mouse. Like at the, I guess not on the back on it doesn't bother me. I definitely want a scroll wheel. Let's put the scroll wheel in. Don't do steel feet. But these are some new ones, so I don't care. I don't want to definitely with a hairdryer yet. And then we'll get the drill out and do the base. So we're probably able to get it sub 50, I reckon. We should be able to get it under 50 grams with the base drilled without a scroll wheel. But if we put the scroll wheel back in, as like, so you take some base out, put the scroll wheel in, we should get it around 50. As long as you don't want any side buttons. So as the final mod, we'll try and cut the side buttons in half, which is a little bit trickier if you're new, because they're joined together. Not everyone wants right hand side ones, so maybe we can take some out. This thing's pretty easy to take apart. So let's put the scroll back in. So we're still sticking with that mod where you can do it without actually, I mean, you can actually do it without actually destroying the mouse. Which I know people are following this channel. It's like the code's on the other side. Obviously not. Yeah, it was on the other side. Right, wrong way around. I thought that because the way the hook is, it was like clipped in, but it doesn't, it sits like that. And then this mechanism pushes the back micro switch. It's a bit different. I can't remember how the encoder went in. Tricky. So it was like that. You have to apply quite a bit of pressure on the scroll wheel, so be careful and bending the base of it to get it in place. Check what the encoder in first. Amateur mistake. Amateur. Maybe it's black on the outer edge. Yeah. So you can see there's a little metal like sticking out post. I think that has to go. Black on the inside. Like that. So the metal post is on the outer edge because there's like a little cutaway. You can see it in the scroll wheel tray, let's call it. Nope. I was wrong again. Days can't get the scroll wheel back in. So like that. So black on the outside. No, it's still not right. Right, I got it. Oh my days. Sorry about that. So it's the pin on the way down, because there's actually a slit in the bottom, which I just realised. And the gaps in the side here are actually for the cables. Took me a while. Took me a while, right? One. There we go. See, Razer even spent some time trying to like reduce the weight on their scroll wheel by taking out all the plastic already. So Razer the scroll wheel. Because I know everyone likes different combinations, so we're going to go through as many as we can tonight. I was going to want this Viper after I finish with it. It's going to be trashed. I'm going to try the screw in this side, see if we can get rid of that screw. Because it was affecting the click. Right, so again now. So how much do you reckon with the scroll wheel in? 55 grams? Again, we did see scroll feet. I'm just doing it because of the weight. I've already shot these feet, so you'll definitely want to, you can do it without putting new feet on them, but generally they need some decent new feet in my opinion, if you're stripping them down this much. Oh wait, here we go. Alright, a bit heavier than I thought, 57. The scroll wheel is 5 grams. Okay, 56 maybe? 56, let's say. It must be close. Between 56 and 57. So let's try it like this with the scroll wheel. We'll try and get the half the buttons in. Well, actually, let's put both buttons in, and then people then can see what the weight is with that, with just the rear plate off and the other bits, and then we'll put the, we'll try and split the side buttons. Hopefully they work. I'll give it a quick test off camera. We'll see. Welcome if you just joined us. If you want to see the teardown, there's a video already on my channel, Bearded Bob, and it tells you how to take it apart if you're interested in that part of it. So leave that part in. We're going to try and we'll put the side buttons back in. You have to do these little weird contraption that Razer's used here. What I just realised was I left the 2 screws out. There's just 2 screws here that go in, these ones, these little ones. You can put them in or not. Probably stop the buttons pinging up, to be fair. So you probably want to do that. I just forgot. So let's put them back in. You have to hold down this rear part of the button to let it bite, and it just bites to over tighten it. You will destroy your button. So the Viper definitely needs these rear screws, or the buttons are just going to ping up. But we could probably strip out some of this extra skeleton if you want to save an extra gram or 2. You're not going to save much, right? Because they've done a pretty good job. Take the sides off, which we'll try and do later. Some stuff we can do. Right, onto the side buttons. I realise I've just mixed them up. steak. This is probably the hardest bits of the Viper. Putting these buttons back in. They were a little bit tricky. It's like totally different designs from videos use there. Use the one with a little like flap over it, pins the other one in basically. Don't put too much force on the sides here because you'll snap it. So we'll try it with all the side buttons in, and then we'll try it with. Basically, then we'll try it without. We'll split them in half so we can get away with two. Most people are quite happy to remove, say, the right hand side if you're right-handed. Yep. So on your thumb, basically. And see if they work, which will mean the left-hand side ones will do the same on the left. You could do the same technique if you wanted. I'm trying to find the right spot. One thing you have to try and get on these is you have to make sure the button's fully in before you can do it, because it just gets in the way otherwise. We can definitely get away with only 2 screws in this, I reckon. Doesn't need 4. It's a bit of overkill. Every bit counts, right? It shouldn't sag. It's pretty firm. Ain't gonna go anywhere. If you were worried it was gonna drop, unplug them in because we're not going to test those just yet. Just gonna plug them in. Just gonna wait. You know it works. So you're not removing much here. A couple of screws, the diffuser here, and the rear panel. If you wanted to do that, associate what the weight is. The rest of the mouse then is fully functional still. Got any ideas, let me know. I know a lot of people like to keep the mice working, so. What are we guessing this time? It's probably more like 60. Would fit. Just be a clip on that side I've not found yet. Let's see. I'm going for 60, 62. Should stay at 60. God damn it. Oh, hang on. Didn't put the feet on there, did we? Again. Don't be ripping your feet up like this. This is purely for weight. I've got spare feet. Might be 61 then. Oh, 62, look at that. I was right. Once I put the feet on it. So these must weigh 9 grams. How does that work out? Whole mouse, because you're a bit later on, weighs 72 grams. Oh, 71? No, 7 grams. I don't know. $69 grams. How weird. All right. Put a bit lightened up it just so I letting a bit of fresh air out. Oh, that's why. I think. Yeah, 60 grams. Okay. It's not bad weight reduction. If people can live, most people can live without that rear plate, even if you're palming it. Even if you're palming it. I don't think you have a problem with it. Won't bother me. Okay. Onwards. They'd say now, surely. Don't take your feet off like this. I'll put some different ones on it. Therefore, I don't care. Do it purely for the weight. Not bad today. Mac, how you doing, mate? Welcome back, dude. How's tricks? Just playing around with this Viper at the minute. See how much weight we can get out of it. So now we're going to try and... Whoa. So now we've done the weight reductions where we won't destroy the mouse and you could actually put it back to stock. Now we're going to see how much weight we can get off extra by hacking it to pieces of it. Reasonably anyway. Wow. We'll call it the non-removable fixes. So on the PCB here, no, I'm gonna go for the old G Pro, mate. Like it. It's quality mouse, mate. You can definitely tell some of the weight. Even for a modded one, you can definitely feel the weight. I'm gonna do a video soon when I get a second, comparing a normal stock weight and a non, and see if I can see any difference. I mean, I can definitely feel it, but is it going to make me play different? I don't know. So on this PCB on the Viper, well, kind of PCB, there's two channels. There's a channel here and a channel runs here, that you can see it. So I'm going to try and split it like here. And I'm going to move two of the side buttons, so it's going to be only a right-handed button mouse like these side ones. I just have to remember which ones they are, because this is reversible. Isn't reversible. So I'm going to take this side out basically, which is these. Yep, you can solder new switches, mate. There's a video on my channel, YouTube channel, if you want to see. Just look for double click issue, I think it is, or switches. There's one doing it on the G Pro wireless, switching them out, so you can see them. Soldering. You can change them out for some other types of switches like Khalith Reds or TTC Golds. Again, I got another video coming out just to finish editing this week, which is comparing the differences. But the TTC Golds are the firmest, the Neon Rons, which are stock, and then the Khalith are a little bit lighter, but the Khaliths have got a nice switch snap. So I think the Khaliths are better, I think, personally. But it comes down to your personal preference. The Japanese on-runs are too tall. Okay. I don't know, mate. I won't be so sure. I've got a pair if you want me to try. Someone tried it. I haven't tried any, to be fair. I've forgotten which switches I was taking out. Just having a look here to check before I do the permanent removal. There we go. That was this side here. Yeah, they've got a very good rating, the on Japanese, mate. I need to put some in mine. So I'm going to cut it here a little bit further back from the connector. I said this is going to be a permanent cut. You could desolder the switches. I'm a bit lazy. Goodbye, Viper. You're going to save loads on this? Well, probably not. So plus the switches, maybe 2.5 grams. We'll just take the switches out as well. Yeah, the Japan one's a good one. They feel nice and clicky. Should probably try them with my G Pro. They're 10 million rated, aren't they? I think the Japanese one's like 20. But I don't know. I've not heard of many failing. Have you? They've got gold connectors as well. I need to do some more latency tests. I've done a latency test on them against Chinese ones, but the wrong side out. Damn it. These are so tricky. If not, cleave threads are good. But I'd have to try the height, like I said, I've not tried that. You could even leave these side buttons in on the Razer here to fill the gap if you wanted. So if you took out the left side buttons, the right side buttons, you can save about 2.4 grams. Probably a little extreme. This is going to be for like the extreme modders, right? You want to save every single bit, because that's an irreversible change. I will check it still works. If you're going to make the mod yourself, give me a shout. I'm 99% sure it's still going to be fine, but usually are. Give me a shout and I'll confirm it if you're doing it before I've confirmed. So that means this will be under 60 grams though. Which puts it in the same category as the Viper Mini, with a better sensor. See? And open a bigger size if you got a large arm. Now I'd probably put, I don't know, I might put one in to say, let's see, let's try one screw, see if two any better, but you know what, one feels fine. I'm not going to tuck it in yet because I'm not going to try it, but just check the weight. Just want to give it so you can like pull it apart, put that together, pull it apart. I just thought the Viper had some clips on the sides. Are you busting out the Dremel for Shurham? It won't be, it'll be kind of a Dremel, like an E-file now, it's a bit more refined mating. Need to trim some fat off the base. There we go. So now, what do I reckon? 59? I like, do you reckon? Flip the skates. Like I said, don't rip your skates off the desk like this, you'll destroy them. I got some spares, man. These were shot pieces anyway. $59 grams. Not too bad. Alrighty. It's not a little bit. You could probably double side these, make them work, but they get a bit like rippled. Oops. All right. So leave those out for a minute. I guess we can start cutting the base. And then we'll take the rubber off the sides. Because some people might want to do the base and keep the side rubber on. So we'll show both. I don't know if YouTubers, I haven't seen it, mate. Maybe not. Maybe not. No one's chatting on YouTube. Are they? Alright, maybe I've not noticed it. We're going to check if our YouTube's playing up. I can't see the chat, so maybe I've broken the chat. Apologies, people. Just point out. Ask your questions away. See it now. Right, okay. People think I'm ignoring them on YouTube, but I can't see the chat. I have to tweak my setting completely now. It could be restream, yeah, maybe. Yeah, this is the normal one, mate. Not done the mini yet. This is the standard Viper, the first one out. Right, let's tweet this out and then let's Dremel. Well, drill it anyway. Won't be using a Dremel, it's too big. Yeah, that's why I stopped multi-streaming years ago, Hal, for the same reason. Got fed up with all the hassle. It's like, it's been awkward to use, so I might just go back to 2, we'll see. It's a bit easier now. It used to be even more tricky than it is. Because they've got a load of other stuff now. I've opened up YouTube on my phone, so I should be able to see it if it comes up now. Sure was. Should be able to be well. No, I've seen my YouTube trucks. Tried it for my own phone. Come on, this thing's tight, man. God damn. Razer made this move through the time. Ah, there we go. Could have ripped the fingers off. You're looking at the Viper Mini Ham. It's a cheap price, man. Okay, yeah, they don't appear on the community stuff. It's only in the live stream at the minute. That will appear. That's more. Well, it appears on like comments and stuff. $13 grams of base default, right? That's what we can take out of it. Get the sticker off. Damn you, Razer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm on my normal channel, so I don't think the gaming one brings it through all the time. I just stream on it. It's like a secondary, but. Look, maybe he brings one. I think he brings. I can link one YouTube chat to it. That's interesting. Like, that's not sticky. But the faces, interesting. I'm not sure. People want to take that off. Oh yeah, little barcode. See you later. This is where I cut my fingers. Yeah, I think the warranty's gone on this one. That's what I'm after. Just snap the base. Shit. .7 grams, it's all about that, man. Not street legal, no. It's not quite street legal, man. Yeah, hello Razer. Yeah, my mouse has some issues. Like, it doesn't work. A Bearded Bob guy told me to take it apart, man. Right, let's take this profile button up. Because you can always just use a little screwdriver on the base or something and just push it. You don't need this profile button. John. RMA it. Should someone's a Razer out and try and RMA it, it's a piss take. Like, fuck me, it's too light, man. Bearded Bob. I find that funny, guys. 0.2 of a gram for the Razer. Well, we saved a gram off it so far. See? I kind of want to rebuild it now. So let's put it back together before we strip it and see what it weighs. Shall we? Should we put it back together? With that label off, or we're not bothered? No, let's do that because it takes like 2 secs. Shut up, man. Try and show you some gradual mods so you can decide which ones you want to destroy yourself. You've already got the same weight as a mini. You've already got below the mini weight if you take out some of the stuff even before modding it properly, without doing too much damage to it. So I'm excited to do the mini Viper. So I reckon we can get that 50 grams. Well, there's probably not too much left in that. We'll see how low we can get it. It's the sensor in the mini I'm not keen on at the minute. Razer cheaped out. I don't know why they didn't put the proper sensor in it. You can also get this Viper for like 40 quid at the minute, which is cheap. But you could, if he's gone back. $58 grams. I'm reckoning. $58. You really took a label and a profile button off. This is the least stock looking you're going to get it then, without taking the base. Well, when I say stock, I mean the fucking back's still missing. Right, still missing the base. Cheers, what the fucko? Thanks for the sub, man. Loving the name, dude. Dun, dun, dun. Holy shit, 56 grams. Okay, didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier. 157. Depending what it feels like. Alright, not too bad then. It's a fairly simple mod. I won't. You can always put the back on it. Do you see how much it weighs with the back on it? Let's click on it. I think. It's almost street legal. It'll be quite a bit, it's probably 62. Nope, I was way off. 65. Can't see it being worth it. Unless it's down to the mini weight. I'd probably keep the back off this one. Remember, don't put your skates off like I did. I know you know the score by now. Right, let's drill. Let's do this, sort this base out. And that's pretty much all you're going to get out of it without doing some shell modifications. Hey SNFX, how you doing, man? What are you trying to show me, dude? I've not got any links available, I don't think, if you're trying to show me something. I don't trust people. Plus, I'm not on my PC at the minute. Good man, I was wondering what. Oh, I see. You mean, can you see this is in your chat? Sorry, man. Yeah, I can see you chatting. No sweat. I was wondering what Zowie mouse have top PCB mounts, like S2 and FK2B. I don't know. I'm about to take an EC2 apart. I wasn't going to stream it, but I might do if people like me doing this on stream, and then I'll put the videos on YouTube. But that might have a similar setup. We'd have to check. I'm not torn apart yet, so you could have a look at the got the ZA12 and 11. You could look at. Seen them? From Zowie. Just going through different combos at the minute, people, different weight ones. So we've done everything you can now in terms of weight reduction without destroying the shell. Now we're gonna have to screw it in. I have to add an extra half a gram for the screws I missed. Live will show you all the mistakes. Alright, so raise your hand. It's a little bit small, is it for you, mate? For a larger mouse? How do you find the sensor? I'm not keen on the sensor, I don't think. You notice you don't take the center screw off from the Viper for anything really, other than now, because we're just gonna take it off anyway. Center screw, center pad skate, what we call it. 17 by 9 hands. Okay, yeah, it should be okay for you, mate. I mean, I didn't. The shape didn't hurt mine. I've got an 18 by 9. Mine was right. Your hand's similar. I haven't played it with like massive extents of time though. Like probably a good 2 hours at max. Like at one time. Did you try the normal Viper or anything like ultralight 2 or anything? Or Model O minus? That feels quite good. I've still not even unboxed mine yet. Yeah, mate, it's riddled hand with all the stuff you don't need, mate. Look at this shit. You don't need that. Don't need these skates, man. Just take it off the glue. It's like an obsession. Your aim best to small. Look at the other ones. Look at the ultralight 2 if you can get one. Or the, we tried the MM710, that's an underrated mouse one. It's got a slightly bigger hump as well. I'd say a little bit, I think it's a little bit higher than the Viper Mini, so it might give a bit better support. Cool, last. That's the best late mouse for an 18 by 8 centimeter. Okay. Depends, mate. Hand depends totally on your size. Something medium size for you, I think. I prefer them slightly smaller. Like a 7710. You relay in the chat, Ham? Is that in a different? It's probably my. Have a look. my other gaming one. I'll show that one because my normal chat's working. As in my normal YouTube one. So look. There you go. Video gameplay. No, it still comes through as well. Different one. Which channels are you guys chatting to me on there? I can't see them at the minute. It's both my YouTube ones working. In here. I can see all the chat. Don't know what that chat is though. Too many. Soon enough. Maybe any minds coming through. Send me a message now. Excuse me for the technical issues. Yeah, that's my normal. Oh, okay, shit, there's a load of chat now. Hey, didn't know chat. That's why people can blame me, blame technology. Yeah, it's not showing that link for some reason. What am I going to do this? Right, let me work this on. So chat, I've been ignoring you, forgive me. I didn't realise you were all on this part of it. What up ABC? I wonder where that one is then. Just give me a sec and I'll find this other one. Trying to do like you must put a different YouTube live channel maybe, I don't know. Well, my live chat does not show me that. How strange. I was like, God damn it, Bob, you're ignoring us all. Oh, great. That probably explains why then. Nice one, YouTube. Well, well, well. Some of it's coming through. What the fuck do I find out? Send me the link again in. Resolve this side beam. I'll let's see what's going on. Right, here we go. Hey. Sign in. No. You want me to sign into my own channel? Right, I found it. Let me just find one certain. Then I can watch all the chats. About 19 chats going on. Phone's going crazy, man. Like 2 seconds. So I can't see the live chat. Use my phone. Cancel shit. There we go. Hey! I'm gonna try to pop it up differently. It's gonna be awkward. Hello. Right, I can see you on a different chat, I think. It's gonna be awkward. Found the screw from a Viper. Yep. Another bit of blue tack. So many chats, it looks like I'm spamming. Yeah, it does have me spamming me. Spammer. Right. Kempton. Okay, so let me try and keep up with all these. So welcome on YouTube. My apologies, it clearly was playing up. Hey, Coop L. Has Ham responded? 18 by 8 centimeter hand. What's the best mouse? Totally depends, mate. Check out the check out my beardybob.com website. There's like a top 10 in there, but size wise, you got a some size hand to me. Mine's 18 by 9, so most of them should fit you. The Viper doesn't work for me though. Negative. Yeah, my favourite mouse, cheaper wireless than the MM710. But they're all like kind of different sizes, I guess. The MM710 is a lot smaller than the G Pro. I have to check out the chat hand. That sucks, man. The blue tack hack, mate. All about blue tack, mate. I got a lot of blue tack. The drill. So we're going to drill the base on the Viper. Fucking shit's going to go everywhere. So I haven't done this live. This could be interesting. I might drill my hand off. Did anyone have any questions I didn't ask? Didn't answer when I was occupied and chat was not working. Yo, Gav. I'm your boss mouse. Right, one sec. Plug in. Show no mercy. Oh, we got to show some mercy, right? This is where we fuck it up. So we've got to try and understand what we can take out. There's a shitload. We can take out some of the rear bootay. One sec. Back in a second. This is why I'm thinking I should have got some white Tipex. Because this pen ain't gonna can cut it. Normally good tricks to draw around the PCB. Shit. Oh, we're just gonna have to freestyle it. Fuck it. Yeah, man, they want all these little pinholes out. I'll just cut bits out of it. No point in drilling it. We'll just remove some weight. You could drill them out, I guess. Should we do it? Yeah, do the weight reduction for people unknown. There you go, mate. Some information there. There's different mice that I can do it on for you. Check out this link, mate. I'll show you the link because it ain't working on this channel. One sec. There's two different chats, man. Don't fucking think it's done. Give me 1 sec, I'll say there's a link. Here you go. If you want some master. Doing the lance head. Lance head was good, Kev, used to have that, man. Oh, you only get your G502 done. Good luck with that, mate. That's a fucking, that's a very hard mouse to do. Even I won't touch that at the minute. It's too much effort. Yep, mini's coming next, mate. Yoshi, I'm going to be doing the mini and the ultimate as well. My wife says need a weight reduction. We're going to need enough this corona, mate, being trapped in, not getting out. I'll be a delicate one, mate. Got a Dremel, but they're a little bit too big. This is delicate work, mate, like a surgeon. This is more like a dentist draw, mate. Or nail file drills, these are. So the weight of the base. Oops. Just under 12G. For any additional weight reduction. I'll mute my mic. It might deafen this. Is it safe? Well, you can put it on your hand, right? Won't drill your nail. Ceramic tips. It's okay. It doesn't hurt. Unlike the other one that I ripped my finger off. I'm going to try Kev's theory out and drill for the honeycombs first, see what that does. Can you already see the mess this is going to create? It just creates black bits everywhere. First hole. It's all good, Kev, mate. I'm a trained professional. Don't worry. Even 16 grams. I'm gonna go. Yeah, 16 might be right. Maybe a bit lower. Maybe 15. Extra gram. I'd say 15. Maybe a bit, because we're going to take out more of the rear. You'll probably get a gram out of that, maybe. Do you want me to show what it sounds like me drilling with the mic on or not? It's up to you lot. It's not that loud. But you lot will know how the car cut doesn't really annoy me. How much does the sticker weigh? Oh, there you go, mate, you see? Baby. Well, if it was 0.7 grams, we find out. I think it was something like that. Yeah, 0.7 grams, see? Every little count on it. All adds up, mate, don't you worry. Huh, nice kill. I know, right? End game, right, mate, if you take the sticker off. I'll have to write to Razer and get that sticker taken off, mate. Tell them they've overweighed it. Could have got down to at least 69 grams with the sticker. Get prestige right there once you take that sticker off. I'll have to get the camera right into two of my cameras. Hey, what? C1, is it Kaiban? How you doing, mate? Under 8 channel, thanks, man. Glad you appreciate it, mate. Live chat's running with a different chat at the minute. Here we go. Let's have a little weigh while we've drawn out some of this shell. See if we're on track. Oh, we've lost 0.1 of a gram. If you add up the holes, how many grams we're going to lose? As you can see, this is a long process. It's going to take a while. And the bits are just horrendous. You want to hear the drill? Alright. Lower your volume for a minute then. I'm not sure how loud it's going to be. Check my levels, but there's a little bit of it. Yeah, some full power. How's your headphones? You think you can all stand that? Wait till it starts hitting the bass. That's just in the air, man. This is quiet, this drill. Alright, not too loud. Alright. Oh, maybe you lot said that, yeah? Even if it's too loud. If it is, then don't blame me. Yeah? And it starts chewing away like this. Not me. A little bit louder. Ooh. That was a bit loud to me, you reckon? Too loud? You all still alright with that? Alright. It's away from my mic, so it should be right. Mouse feeling the pain, screaming. Save me, Bob! Save me from all this heavy weight. This is the Corona weight reduction. We're pulling the Corona weight reduction, right? It's like a goat on an electric fence, a little bit, isn't it? Well, if you lot see you can handle it. Felt like going to the dentist. Yeah, that's right. Feels like going to the dentist, mate. We did use these drills for dentists. These are nail files for nail techs. Pretty good. Pretty good. Better than a Dremel. When it starts to get a bit angry. The Dremel would be loud. It's not a bad idea, Kev, drilling the old hex out here, mate. Yeah, you can see it in the chat. Hi, Van's one. This is a live chat separated from a normal chat for some reason. It's the YouTube. Oh, we won't get very far here, are we? What do you reckon it weighs? 0.7 of a gram? Getting light with the back. 0.7 of a gram. Well, 11.7 I mean. You know what I mean. Onwards, we're going to trip out the whole back here. Might take us a while. Still reckoning 15 grams, Kev. Still reckoning 15 grams, Kev? Or 16 grams, can't remember now. I just realised it can't be 15 grams, mate, because the base weighs 11.7 grams. Is it? I know. Yeah. It's 11.7, so it was only 12 grams anyway, wasn't it? So, yeah, you read the scales wrong, mate. You messed me up. I didn't even check yours. I didn't check you, you checked me. It's going to be about 9. Wow. I'm blaming you, Kev. You been playing any more COD? Oof, the pain. Anyone trying to sleep with this is going to be in pain, man. 10? No, you definitely get more than 10 out of it. We'll get more than 2 grams. You normally get 5 or 6. If I get double whammy, I can hit in my headphones and through it. Enjoy me watching it. It's like the ASMR for mice, but with a bit of noise, isn't it? Oh, shit. I mean, pardon me. Well, yeah. Just gotta make sure you don't draw any critical bits. No, I've not snapped a mouse yet, Pam. Not yet. That was the first time. Sometimes you can drill out bits that are not very useful. I mean, are useful, like some of the screw stands and stuff. There's zero ASMR about this. True. You can get to sleep, listen to this, right? I'll mute it for a bit. At least with all the drilling ability, like with all the holes drilled, it would be nice and symmetrical. Don't think so. Gav looks okay to me, dude. I can't tell it well. One thing that does end up happening is the drill gets a bit hot. We're experiencing the overheat situation. Looking at it. Kev's ideas on drilling out the old hexagon shots that Razer gave us to drill. True that, Kev. It could be where Razer were thinking about drilling it out, Kev, or pre-marking it to drill maybe. I mean, they cut a bit of the base out to try and maybe save some weight in those areas. Have you opened the Viper Mini? Not yet, Nick. But we will be doing, mate, don't you worry. We're going to open it. I expect it's very similar. TBH, show them the weight check. Now stop putting it frontwards. It's getting so light. We'll keep losing like 0.1 of a gram, yeah? Each hole, maybe 2 holes, 0.1 of a gram. It's probably just clipped together like the normal Viper. Nick should be able to just pull it apart. But I've not done it, so be cautious, yeah? dynamite in it, but it's Semtex. You will open. I will not be defeated. The man strength. Oh mate, this is a mini one. You can't get the proper Viper if you can't do the mini, right? Oh, it's broken. Oh, that's right. All about managing the fear, that's right, Kev. Well, let me know if it comes your ears, this drill again. You're afraid to break it. Whereas I don't give a... I'd also try and go from the side nick rather than not. Hey Edward, Corey, how are you reducing the weight? Bit of drilling, mate, some of it. Not replacing the shell, we're just drilling the original shell, mate. We've shown you early on in the chat or in the stream how to reduce it without destroying it. Now we're going for the non-returnable version of modding it, the non-RMA. I think everything's going to be delayed due to coronavirus OPP or OP. Do you reckon? Seems to be more. Now I've got OPP, you know me. Which song's that from? Just move the PCB out of the way a minute. Oh shit. You should have told me I got my damn camera still on my scales, man. I don't want my PCB getting covered in little bits because this thing is getting everywhere, man. We're not even started yet. This is quite an easy one. The drill's definitely getting a bit hot. Kev, I didn't notice I was looking at a mod view on your Twitch stream, lol. Jarl, Kev. Is it different, mate? I don't even know. Do you have hyperglides for your mini Razer Viper? I haven't seen any, mate, and I haven't got any for it, no. Not yet. It's like just trying to manage all the dust that's fucking going everywhere. This thing's just going to coat my desk. Big time. We may have lost the drill. Good job I got a spare fume. Shit. We may have overheated the drill. The Viper has destroyed it. Oh, it's back. We're good. It's alive! Okay, all the tools. I see. Nice. Just said it's back on now. Damn, things aren't working. Let's give it a sec to cool down them. If not, let's pull a different drill out. This one's clearly had it. Cheap Chinese, baby. Let's do that. Let's tidy up these holes a little bit. We'll whip out the files. Needle file too, if you wondered. Tidy it up a little bit. It's torture kit out. Yep. I've got some boring hole ones. See if we can find them. If all else fails, we can always bust out the Dremel. Yeah, still not working. Alright mate, these get jammed everywhere. Jam a damn damn. Don't even know if this is what they're meant for, but it seems to work right. Ram it home. Isn't it? It's big, man. Gotta be careful you don't bust the shell. The base when you're thinking it's quite sturdy. They're normally pretty good. Like, split it when you're pushing too much pressure in. Don't ram it in too much. All about the aesthetics. Exactly, mate. It's about a quality job, isn't it, mate? You know what I mean? Quality job. The base, I'm never too bothered about, right? Don't count the base. As long as it's smooth, the shit is bespoke. Got some patience to do this if you've not noticed. If you just rush in, you will destroy it. And just trim off the edges here. Stop anything catching. You finished modding your mouse, Spurk. What have you done, man? Which mouse did you have and what did you mod it with? Or how you modded it? Gotta give us some details, man, you know what I'm saying? Can't leave us hanging like that without any like specifications. Drill the bottom base. Oh, okay. You're talking about you've done your Razer Viper, mate. Is that what you said? 60 grams. Okay. You got all the buttons. Scroll wheel. You drill the base like we're doing here, following these hexes if it's on the Viper. The KVD way. Oh yeah, we split the switches as well. Sounds like a similar mod, man. Nice. So you're now rocking a Viper on the old, the weight basically of a Mini, aren't you, with the size of a normal Viper. Find something a bit more therapeutic about filing. Don't know what it is. Let me know if it annoys you. I'll mute the mic, but I think this sounds alright in my ears, so you guys should be alright with this. You want to hear some of the pain, right? What do you reckon? Reckon the drill's coming back to life? Din din. Ice and bro, you're not enjoying this Ice Century? Drill's gone then. The drill has gone. The Viper might survive. Let's get another drill. This is not for the faint-hearted. This stream, man. If you can't take it, I mean, there's a lot of mice being hurt in this video. Yeah, goodbye drill. Goodbye drill. Goodbye. Another drill. Okay, I like that drill as well. God damn it. Hang on. Find another one. A good mod always has more drills. Sorting out my other drill here 1 second. Not going to bust a Dremel out yet, mate, but that might come soon. Oh man. Becomes a big guns biz. Yeah, I haven't got any. I haven't got any. I haven't bought the Dremel out yet. Dremel can be a little bit aggressive. The Dremel's good, right? It'll chop through most shit, that Dremel, but it can be a little bit too much. I was going to move it. Still won't. That's not the best chord, this one. Sounds a bit quieter, right? Can you hear that one? I don't know if it's too loud. There's the sticky labels getting stuck to me now. That's where the cable management is. So I wouldn't want to damage this too much, right? This is quite useful, the cable management. Not a fan of it. This drill's not as good as I want. It's might take me a long time. Screams of pain are coming. Got them full. I could burn the plastic, mate. Tried that with soldering iron. Makes it a bit messy, to be fair. Fucks you right. Messes up your iron as well. Oof. The Dremel, maybe. Might need it for the rear. See what you gotta be careful of here. Gotta be careful here that you'll you trim too close to the skates, so those 4 are okay. You're not going to damage the skate track. I'm not cracked any plastic yet, dude. It's alright. These are quite delicate. You can run your hand on them. The Dremel's not so delicate. How significant is the weight reduction, Ed? Depends, mate. We'll have to see what we can get out of it, but if you can get a good few... if you can get 10 grams, it's above 10% weight. Maybe I'll take 20 grams out of this with the base drilled. I think 20 grams would be significant. 10 grams is probably just about noticeable, but I don't think it makes much difference. 20 grams will, I think. Well, will it make a difference? Making a difference is up to you, personally, your personal preference. So it's hard to say whether it'll make a difference, but 20 grams is certainly noticeable. I'm just going to keep the cable management intact there. Like a little chipmunk. Oh, a turbo wastegate. But you don't want this load of sticking out spikes on the base there to destroy your glide. I'm planning to mod my Viper Mini with white paint. Yeah, a lot of people. I've seen a few white ones on the forums, man. Looks good, man. You look cool, man. I'd definitely look at some white ones, man. I like some of the painted ones, I just haven't painted one yet. I'm just trying to see you following me. Cheers for the follow, man. I haven't got a good... I've been messing around with chats and I've only got one that I can see on, so apologies, but thanks for the follow. Anything under 70 is fine for me yeah, you can call it lightweight at 70, mate. That's pretty fair. I think anything below 80 is lightweight. So there's a cable run here for the cable runs down here into this line. Basically, I'm just trying to keep that channel between these points. V Ward follow. Cheers, V Ward, man. Cheers, Gav. Thanks for following, man. I need to sort out my viewing way here. I've changed my streams totally different to what I normally do. I've got like an entire new setup, so hence I'm trying to work with it while I give this streaming option here. This is on a different desk completely. Hope you're liking it now. I'm going to start to see a load of bits everywhere from this drill, so apologies. Is there already with the actual item on it? My bad. $11.5. So you don't get. See, what you end up now is we end up like doing quite a bit of weight reduction here, but because you're not taking out massive pieces of plastic, you don't generally save too much weight here. So we might drill all this and then there's only 4 more bits. I'm going to take out some of the rear end. Can't take out too much because of the screw mount, but we're not going to you're not going to save too much unless you become a bit more eager. You'd have to sand it down, mate, if you don't want to. I mean, the sanding gets rid of all the little files. Just keeps all the. This is like
it stops all the little bits snagging and stuff. Not too bad in there because the cables. This is just a cable run, but I want to make sure it's still wide enough to fit one through. You're talking about spraying it down to sand to paint it, sorry mate. Yeah, no, you definitely have to sand it, mate. Because it just won't stick the paint. It's Edward. All right, cheers, Edward, mate. You switch platforms. Ah, I see. There's a live stream in YouTube, mate. That's where everyone's chatting. If you want to go into that, it's just not on my normal YouTube channel for some reason. I tried like a scheduled live stream, and that seems to put it in a different chat for some reason. Yeah, exactly, Kev. Any of the bits you want to paint, you want to sand, mate. But yeah, I definitely sand it, mate. The paint won't stick. You got a nice job. You're going to have to sand it, baby. And that's some time, mate. So I've not painted one yet. I've got some patience, but sanding's not one of them. So you were saying about using a soldering iron, right? So if you go through here, because these are the points you can mark with the soldering iron, and you push in, it'll push all the plastic out the back. So you'll end up with a rough bit on the back. Or you'll burn it so much you'll end up with quite a large hole. Not necessarily a problem on the bottom because no one's going to see it, right? You want to make it smooth on the back. Onwards. 4 bits to get rid of here. And then we're going to take the rear end off it as much as we can without making it. We're going to have to make it so you can still screw in the rear end. Let me know if this hurts your ears. Gonna need the Dremel, man. Hey Edward, welcome to this one, mate. This is where most people are, mate. YouTube, baby. All my drills are dying tonight. Ooh, touch something, we'll do a touch. No, we're good. Clever mod, how did you get yours? How did it? Should have touched it again. Gotta be careful of that. Careful when you swing in a drill. Which mod are you talking about? Me, dude, you mean? Where did you get this mod to do it? There's like a sacrifice in the base. You could keep it nice and smooth, right? But you have to get rid of some of the rough bits, so you're going to make a little bit of a mess of them. Your mouse, I mean. This one was like in sale, like 40 quid. This is it, man. £40 on Amazon, baby, this mouse. Yeah, 60 grams, a mini 61, I think. I'm not sure we'll be able to get too much out of the mini, to be fair. You might get down to like 50 maybe if you're lucky. But the lightest one we've seen is the G-Scroll Mini. That's 45 grams. That's pretty light. I actually played really well with it. I liked it. And it, good old dentist. This drill sucks. I'll have to splash out and buy a better one. Let's make sure the old one's recovered. One sec, because that drill's a bit slow. If not, we'll have to bust the Dremel out. Everything you've been waiting for. Dremel it is. So we managed to kill one drill tonight. Looks like we're going on to the Dremel, people. Right. With the Dremel, it's a bit heavy. You know what I mean? It's all right, but it's a lot bigger. It's not as like maneuverable.
which is why I like the other ones. And these bits don't fit in the Dremel either. Where did you get your pink G Pro from? I bought it, my friend. You can't buy them very easily, they're limited, so you need to find a friend of a friend who can get you one. Can't use a Dremel, those bits don't fit it, I forgot. We're just gonna have to wait out. I've got a white one as well now. Let's see the white one. You mean this one here? It's a bit light pink on that camera. What do you mean this one? It's a ghost. It's all limited. You have to pay one, mate, unless you got about 300 quid. I'm not sprayed one yet, dude. They're all proper limited ones. Don't plug it now, god damn. Legit. Could spray one though. I could probably do one. I'm not doing one yet. If you want me to show you how to do it, I'll give it a go. I'm sure I can be bothered. Painting's not one of my things. It bores me. Can't put one on the next shot notification, mate. That's it. Once they're gone, mate. Logitech might release some other colours, but the white and pink are gone. They're limited, that's it. Yeah, it's all personal preference. Head F, is it? Head F people? It's all personal, mate. I don't mind heavy. This drill sucks. I'll just finish these 3 holes off with this one and then we'll flip the Dremel up because this mouse is... all these drills are dying. That's why they're popular, Ham. Everyone's limited, man. You have to paint one, Ham. This drill's dying now, you believe that? Yeah, you couldn't get mine. Just paint your G Pro, mate, top shelf. The bases are still black. It might wear out, right? Oh my god, this drill. Alright, we're gonna have to drill it with something else. I can't be here all night doing that. It's driving me nuts. We'll just have to change the drill bit. You have to bring out the Dremel. We've lost the drill, that's why we're going to have to switch it. Dremel. Right. Definitely can't use the mic with this one, it's going to blow your ears out. This one is allowed. Ready? It's only opening and a half up as well. Oof. Right. What do you say when you're drilling holes in a mouse, Bob? You crazy, man. She just gives me a funny look, the missus, mate. She's like, who the hell drills a mouse, man? I'm like, me. It's different, right? It's not the norm. People go around drilling mice. I'm sure mice companies hate me.
And I'm sat there just wrecking their pieces of artwork. I have to wear the old glasses with the Dremel because these things will fire bits everywhere. Some personal drilling, Kev's obviously. Right, I'm going to have to mute the mic because this one's going to be loud. And I remember the Dremel's got vents on the side, so all the bits are going to go everywhere. It's going to be like a mice storm, like a graveyard storm. I don't know what you call it. Plastic storm. Right, so the Dremel was a little bit quicker as you saw there, I'm sure. Never get my first mouse, cable braided straight. And some of those braided cables in the minute are still rigid. Can't believe people are still putting them out. See the damage, the Dremel's like, it's left a bit more of an edge. Push the plastic out a bit quicker, that's kind of what you're going to get if you get too aggressive with the soldering and stuff. So that's why I like the nail file drills a little bit better, they're a bit more delicate. Basically means less tidy at work. But made light work of this mouse shell. I think this Razer shell's killed 2 of my drills, you realise. A good model always have more than. Would not defeat me, Razer. So I think we drilled most of the shell. I'll weigh it without drilling the base. I'll weigh it now without taking the back off so you can see what that weighs. I don't think it looks too messy, right? Yeah, it's definitely quicker. That was only put on half power as well. It's definitely rapid, that. The Dremel. Didn't even unleash it. So it's a bit harder to wield. It's like those two-handed barbarian swords, right? It'll just cut for anything. But if you mess up, you're going to lose some, like your arm. If you saw me do the... which mouse was it? You saw they're doing the G502 weight reduction mod, and I lost my finger in that to that Dremel. Yep, still rigid, mate. Look. Still good. It's good. No problemo. Right, with all the holes gone, what weight do we reckon it's going to be? I'm reckoning 11.1 grams. Shit, I was off. 11.4. 10.9. No, we haven't took enough out of it, mate. We're going to have to do some serious modifications on it. So it looks tied like, right? No, let me show you. It's a nice mod, but I think it's a little bit like... It's not enough, yeah? Like, it's not worth the mod, I would say, drilling it. Does anyone remember what it originally weighed? Just melt the plastic with a flamethrower. I like the idea, mate. I think we can trim out some back bits here. Definitely side corner pieces. Let's go for them next. We'll take out these side bits.
There's me drum, man. Yeah, maybe 11.9, mate. You might be right. I think it wasn't much. Maybe. No, I just mean the base cab. What did it weigh? Do you remember? That's all. The whole mouse weighed about 71 grams. Second thought, so looking at that, I nearly drilled it, but then I realised that it is actually where the pad is. So I wouldn't recommend taking out that back piece. We could take out some of these struts, try and get a bit of weight off there for plastic. And we can put some holes in the front here. I don't think you're going to get much out of this base though. This is unusual. Razer's done a pretty good job here. Like, they've made it. There's not much going to get out of this base. Drilled my G403 bottom. Saved 2.3 grams. You know, I normally get about 5 grams out of them, mate, to be fair. So, surprised I can't get more out of this. Kind of wish they made the Viper with an optical switch in the middle. Like, yeah, it's a normal micro switch in a way. You know what I mean? 71 grams the entire mouse. Yeah, 71. You're right. Full mouse, 71 grams. Hey Zam Zakamarus, how do you mate? Welcome back. Just ruined my Guitar Hero. Trying to mod it. What are you trying to do to your Guitar Hero, mate? You're trying to lighten up the Guitar Hero. Let's put it back together so it weighs it, and then we'll drill the shell, I think. Actually, let's try and do some shell work. Hey, look at it.
Let's get to work.
Feels heavy compared to my Hattie. Sure does. That Hattie's lightning. Hattie. All the bits of my desk. 12 minutes. So what we were noticing here before was if we take out the side buttons or the main buttons, there's not much you can drill on them, like this main shell. Let's have a look, see if we can do some of this. Just got to remember not to lose your spring. I was going to tidy my desk, but there's no point if we do any more drilling because it will just mess it up. Little spring in there, you see that? Don't lose that. Between the scroll wheels. Skates. Yeah, I left it off Pony Kev. I just put it back on to see what the weight was. It takes about 5 or 6 grams up, mate. So you can get this sub 50 grams. I'll show you. It's quite a bit the rear. You can't tell it's off, so. Well, unless you're really palming it. Yeah, 5.3 grams. The spring, 2 springs and the switches. And then we have what's left, but you can take some out the sides. Side one's still in one. We can strip the rubber off the sides. And you could drill the main buttons. With the main buttons to drill, we'll drill the top of the main buttons a little bit. You could drill the top palm section if you wanted, mate. I think just take it off. Might as well just leave it off, mate. You could drill it though, even this bit. You're not going to save, you generally don't save too much by drilling it. Oh, you mean your guitar, not the Viper? Lol. Sorry, it's the cameras. Can you pronounce your name? Mate? So Razer's done a good job at reducing some of the weight in this. You haven't left much meat on the bone. You drill the top, you put your top button presser go. Right, you have a claw grip, mate. Let's see if we can... This is it, this is where it comes to personal preference, right? You can, I'm going to drill there just behind the button here where there's liners. But you don't want to go too close to this because you'll weaken it. So probably around here. Probably get 3 or 4 holes in there, but you're going to get much out of it. And then maybe 2 at the bottom there. You're going to get much. That's what it weighs, right? That's what we get. Oh, I see, the top of the mouse, not the top of the button. Right, I get it. I see. 3.6 grams. We might get it to 3. But that's both of them. And you'll get it. If that's both, then that's a gram, right?
I'll be there for you when you were all alone. I'll be there for you, 'cause I know that I'll be there for you when you were all alone. Oh, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there for you. I can take your pain away. I can take it. I can take it. I can take your pain away from you. From you. I can take it. I can take it. I can take your pain away from you. From you. We could be anything.
Drum was like a warm knife through butter. This is what you meant, Kev. Is it Aladud? Did you try some mice made for your hand? How do you mean, dude? How do you mean, sir? These sort of
follow notifications app. Cheers for whoever that follow us. Omega Butts, is it? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. My notifications are all messed up at the minute. Chat, so it takes me a minute. Thanks for that, man. Top of the cable near this, that's right. Yeah, the front of the mouse. You're right, Kevin, it's the front. I was thinking it's like the top. I was caught with the back of the button. I was thinking. Doesn't look too shabby, right? So we just did the bottom. Then 3.5. Wow, whole 0.1 of a gram. I mean, this is all going to add up, right? I'd say you're going to have to get a bit round here, right? We're going to do a bit round here, and then we'll do the same with the mouse button. Let's see what we get. We'll see. If Razer are using quite a light plastic here, it does seem like we're it's quite thick. We're not getting much out of it. We'll see what the whole weight combination is together.
They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas.
Just press the micro switch with your bare fingers. People have done that, mate. You'd be surprised. You gotta be careful on the button here that you don't. You've still got quite a bit of flex in it, but it's going to do a lot of up and down actions, we say, right? So you don't want to go too close, especially near this joint. Keep away from it.
They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas, they call me Thomas, they call me Thomas, they call me Thomas, they call me Thomas.
Could you remove the side grips without destroying it? You can take the side grips off. I've tried it before on the G502. It wasn't a pretty removal. They were pretty well glued on. They were just ripped to pieces. So you can try and hairdry these off if you want. See if we can peel them off a bit better. But you will destroy them. I'd be surprised if you get them off and they're usable. This is why I don't like the Dremel. I've got to do a load of work trying to like smooth it out now. It's too aggressive, man. We can try and get the side grips off. You can put like lizard tape across it or something like that, or grip tape if you wanted to put it back. Like that's kind of what I would do here. That rubber's normally quite heavy. I heard the Vipers aren't even glued, they're part of the shell. No, they're definitely... Well, we'll find out, right? But
I can't keep my mind off you. Where you at? Do you mind if I come through? Hey, I can't keep my mind off you. I can't keep my mind off you.
we can get them off. They're going to be, you have to pick them. I think we're going to pick like bit by bit coming off. It ain't going to be a pretty one, I don't think. But you can definitely get them off.
They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down.
The design not to get off because people complain when they peel, so the mice companies now make them so industrially on there that they are pretty tough, right?
They call me Thomas, last name
There you go. Looks pretty tidy, right? It's gonna be a tidy little job. What do you reckon? 3.4? I was wrong. 3.3. Sweet. We lost 0.3 of a gram off that one. Nice. So together they might be a gram, right? This is what you got to look at. Everything, every little bit trim in here, like race cars. You take a bit more weight out. It's quite a nice job. I quite like them. Now I've got to try and make it symmetrical. This is a tricky bit. Because if you're a bit like me, I'm a little bit OCD and I can't be doing a different style, like different holes in the buttons. Righty, do you want to hear the old Dremel on the next run? It's probably not too bad. But I'll let you decide. You can see there's quite a bit of force being applied on drilling there with the Dremel. Like, these buttons are still pretty strong. So as long as you're not too aggressive on the... Or keep the holes quite separated, there's still a bit of strength in these buttons. I mean, I have seen some buttons snap, so... It wouldn't surprise me if some of them do break if you get them too close. We need like a tray collection system for all the bits and bricks. Next bit. I'll assume you don't want to listen to the Dremel, so I shall mute. Exactly, Kevin. Welcome. Welcome, people. Welcome, Daniel. Kev's my brother, man, and Haminator. Feel free to check out the Ham for the Win gaming channel for VR and KVD77 for technology like Razer keyboards. Bob, the best mice in terms of construction material quality have you tried? Logitech, mate. Those things are built insanely. I mean, cheaper wireless 36 screws, right? And then probably Razer Rocat together, they were built pretty well. And the rest is a bit more like hit and miss. But Logitechs are just... Logitechs are like that little bit extra. They're like the Bentley of mice. The way they're built. They're like hand-built. I don't know hand-built, but you know what I mean? They're like... They're over-engineered. That's why you can get so much weight out of the G Pro. Looking forward to doing a 403. A lot of people want me to do a 403. And in fairness, Zowie's up there with Razer and Rocat. You can tell Razer and Logitech have both been building mice for a long time. I haven't took apart a Corsair one yet. I've got a lot to take apart, I've just not got around to it. One of the things I don't try not to do is over scratching on the top. These mice can take a lot of coating off on their buttons, but that for me would work right. My finger's going to sit around here somewhere, so it doesn't really bother me. Same, 3.3. So we took nearly probably about over half a gram off tweaking the buttons, right? Then we're ready to put it back together. Oh, we got to look at the sides, right? So let's ping out the side buttons. Actually, let's put it back together, let's weigh it, and then we'll look at taking the rubber off. Because not everyone's going to want to take the rubber off. Right, let's piece it back together. Oh, it's desk, man. And then we'll clear the desk up a bit because it's very bitty. And then we have a nice little power cord to go on it. Didn't make it though. Not had the time. There's plenty of good power cord makers out there. Hey, what up? Tech Hub, how you doing, mate? How is things, sir? How are you? Bob's Chop Shop. I know no one's called me Butcher Bob yet, I'm surprised. Everyone's bitty. This is where we find out if we messed up the cable run or not. One cat here. So this is where we're talking about this cable here. We'll do the power cord at the end, by the way. But this cable runs around this nice pre-cut bit here that Razer has put. 400 for Razer, forgive me. Razer's put already in the shell, which is cool. Not many of them do that in the bottom of the tray here to help the cable come under, so it doesn't mess it up. Oh, today and tomorrow, good mate. You got to work. I'm working but at home, so it's not too bad. But I am working pretty hard. Do you know where to get the materials from the power cord? Use Balm of Amazon or something, mate. There's a load of guides out there. I'll make one if people want. There's a few. I've got all the materials to make it, I just didn't. Because I've been too busy this week. Because of work. Oh, you're in 1 day a week, Kev. Fair enough. I'm at home all week, so. One's not bad, mate, because you need about 2 minutes away. Hi. Oh shit. You're a key worker. Yeah, Kev works in a brothel. Doesn't really. Joke. I'm not a key worker, I just work in IT. Right, so now let's put this back together. I've just got to try and get past all these bits. I've certainly modded this a lot, or ripped it apart, should we say. Modded's probably loosely said. We've still got the weirdest encoder. Me too. Power to the key people. Alright, back together. Let's put the switches together. We've got the springs. Do not use your springs. We'll put in the half trim side buttons because we want to see what the full weight is. Actually, what do you want to see? Do you want to see the weight? We'll put together the weight with the side buttons in, but let me know which combinations you want to see. If you're not bothered, I'll just make them up. This is like scroll wheel, side buttons, half because we chopped half of them off. Obviously the left and right mouse button, and we'll leave the rear palm rest off. This time we're going to remember to put the base screws in. Kind of get around them for the left and right buttons because they need these. These have to go back in on this, otherwise they will not hold in place. So you have to push the back. I reckon after a few times these are mic strips, so be careful when tightening these. These ones are. Can't see because I've got a weird position. Hey Muddock please, how you doing? Yes, the mod that I have done with my Viper, the springs made the clicks much mushy. Meh. Yeah, people have said take the springs out. I'm just leaving them in, but it's a mod you could do or not. Don't put the springs back in. Alright, well we could finish and take them out maybe? To make it a bit more snap. That's what you're saying. Good tip there, mate. Cheers. We'll see one ping across the room in a minute anyway. We'll be like, yeah, we don't want that anymore. We'll leave them in for the minute, but we'll take them out at the end. Emergency services is my wife trying her best. Oh, mate. Certainly key then, sir. Cheers for your dedication. Yeah, it's difficult, especially when you're in in contact with it so much, mate. Right, buttons are on. Not looking too bad. Needs a little bit of a tidy up, maybe. It's a weird time we are going through at the minute. Yeah, you got to save us, Kev. Right, what do you reckon this is going to weigh? What we banking on? Do you remember what it was weighing before? Solder temp's 300 degrees. Thanks for the help, mate. Oh, you mean PC Hub? Yeah, mate. It's good to see all the people pulling together in this time. Definitely. I find people are more friendly at the minute. Have you noticed that? Like, just like out and about and stuff. the skates on, but as we've said, you don't want to do this. I'm going to put some new skates on it, but we've had them on and off that many times tonight, they're wrecked anyway, so this is what it looks like. I haven't plugged the side switches in, but see what it weighs, right? Are you going to spray paint? Not this one, mate, but I could do one on stream if people are interested. I've only just started streaming this stuff, so. So we lost a whole gram there by doing all that drilling. That's what I'm calculating. Oh no, it's come down a little bit, maybe a few more. I think it was 59 without it, so maybe 57. I've got to lean a bit funny where my scales are. Hey Chris, Air 58, mate. It was never an Air 58, mine was more like an Air 65. They lied. Well, the one I had wasn't right. Yeah, most people aren't sticking to the rules, mate. Right, well, this is all back together. Let's get some of these bits. Because, oh my days. Right, one sec. Just tidy up some of these bits. Put it all back in a sec. Not worth the mod. No, Edward, you're right. I wouldn't drill it. It's not worth the hassle. And you get 2 or 3 grams out of it. Agreed. Some of the bits are, some of the simpler mods are. You can get most of your weight reduction out of the earlier stuff we did, right? But Razer have done a pretty good job taking out most of the big shell stuff where you're going to make a lot of the savings on the base. Interesting to see what we got on the Ultimate and on the Mini. Mini? Yeah, Mini. So I've got 3 grams for doing the shell. Some people want every gram though, mate. What is interesting is you can get it, you could even keep, you could have it the same as a Viper Ultimate there, with a Viper Mini quite easily, and a similar weight but a slightly bigger body, so for you people with bigger hands it would be a lot better. As long as you don't mind the rear shell coming off. You can see there we don't took that much off it. In terms of drilling it and taking all the sides out and stuff, it's quite so annoying trying to get these bits. Right, back in 2 seconds. No, I should be wasting these on the old desk. What we should say. Ask away, man. Yeah. We'll just let me do all the bits. Oh shit. Drove my desk, I'm a dead man. No, I'm not a dead man, but it was not part of the plan. I need a mat. I don't recommend a good mat I can use. The one that's black, because they're that's not too bad actually. Not a black one because you can't see the bits. When you're going to come play Tarkov, I don't know, mate. I mean, I want to play it, but I ain't got the time. I was hoping to get a bit of a break over Christmas. I was supposed to be off this week. I was supposed to be on holiday, but
Not took it now, but I don't know. I want to play it, right? But I'm playing Rainbow Six quite a lot, and then Kev's got me into Warzone at the minute in Ham. You played that, but I'm flagging though. That's all right. I just drawed a bit of plastic into the desk. Can't actually draw the desk. It's all good. All good. Anyway, as JC Essentials say, I digress. Right, I guess we're going to see whether we can take the plastic off the sides. Get a blue crafting mat. Yeah, I thought about that. The ones where you stencil, like Stanley knife and. Not sure. We reckon they'll be too hard. Like, not too hard, but. I need to let it dry as well. Shit. I have to give it a sec while my desk dries. I stuck all the feet down. Might be able to stick anyway, but. Even less likely to. What's your rank on Siege? I've been Gold 2 and now I'm Bronze 4 because I played on Friday and streamed it, which I normally do. Stream every Friday. And I got absolutely leathered. And I couldn't barely walk upstairs, so I've down ranked. Plus we've started a new season, so I've been up to Silver 5. No, Silver 1 and then dropped back down to Bronze 4 in a minute. Damn. Make yourself, mate. Where are you on, Edward? Well, I only play every Friday, mate, so ain't like playing every day. Alright, mate. Cheers, Tech Hub. See you in a bit, dude. Keep safe out there, man. Get some more reviews out. Yeah, it's worth checking out, Kev. For sure. Right, let's carry on. So we've tried the well, I hate to jump it all back. I'm trying to work out where my camera position is. Those feet ain't going to stick for a bit. Yeah, that's right, Ham. Almost ready for the final weigh-in. I'm just going to, well, we could. Let's weigh it without a scroll wheel and the buttons. Some people want to know. Not for me personally. Goal 1. Okay, nice, man. You been playing a long time? Left side's what we're taking out, right? And a load of plastic. So let's take the side buttons out. Let's take the scroll wheel off, reweigh it, and then we'll take the plastic off the sides. Grip tape. That'll be the final weigh-in. Dubstep. I'm trying to find some decent music for Twitch, but it all seems to be like dubstep and stuff. Or whatever this is. This is certainly one used and abused mouse, let's put it that way. Oh, there's got a new cable on it. It's been so pulled apart, this mouse. Low F, that's what it's called, Kev. Around a year, okay, not bad, man. Well, I put my hand on some clay. Alright, I'll check it out, man. All about 3D modelling, mate. Need to do some more 3D stuff.
I plan to do it this week, like I said, I'm off, but no, I'm not, so I can't do it, man. Definitely suggest leaving 3 screws in this Viper. We take the rear springs out as well, because you need to make sure it's tight at the front so it doesn't click right. So this is no scroll wheel, no side buttons. This is raw. I wouldn't run it like this, but some people might. And then we're going to take the rubber grips off. You're getting much lighter than this. Holy moly, 46 grams. It's pretty light, man. It's nearly half the weight of it. It still functions, right? Left and right. You haven't got a scroll wheel though. It's a bit of a pain, but what up, Daniel? It just feel that weight, but I wouldn't run it like that. Wouldn't be for me. Some people might if they're crazy. Crazy man! Some people with the gam nuts rip apart Razer Viper. So, the rubber, right? Can't remember who asked for it, apologies, but let's see if we can get it off. What do you reckon it is? You reckon, let's get a hairdryer. Sticker. Remove that as well. 0.7 grams. That sticker weight. The weight we removed by taking that sticker off. We bits off the sticker on. God damn. We took more out. We took the same amount out by drilling the side, left and right mouse buttons. Interesting. 25 grams. What was it? 72 grams? 71 grams? A bit more in it than 25 in it now. My maths wrong. No, you're probably right. Probably right. Right. 71, yeah, you're right. You're right. Profile button as well, we took out. Felt more, man. Right. Shit. Let's move this stuff out of the way for a minute because it's going to go flying across the desk. Right, let's try and get these side grips off. What is it? Yeah, alright. Yeah, side grips. I just want to declare there's no way I'd run it like this. I might take the side buttons out and the rear panel off. These are glued on, man. This will come off. If we can get off in one piece. One thing you got to be careful of is if you're using a hairdryer is not to melt everything.
Mid-tempo.
It's not coming off too easily. It's definitely going to be a game of patience, this, to get it off. It's going to be hard to look at. I don't know, it's got the... it's not too bad underneath, right? You could always drop some grip tape on it, I guess. I mean, it's not... It ain't that thick, right, this. I'm not sure you're going to save much, but we'll find out. 0.6mm thick. You Spirk, welcome back, dude. We're just hair drying off the grips, man. Yeah, as Ham says, 46 grams, but that's with no scroll wheel or side buttons. Oh, this is going to be messy, people. I would not recommend pulling this off. Just going to tell you that now. If you pull these side grips off, you're crazy. It's still a bit hot. You're gonna spend weeks trying to peel this other stuff off. I'm getting bored of hair drying, you can tell. So we can just rip it off without snapping the shell. It's a bit thicker at the top here. Yeah, we'll probably get lower than 60, I think, with the scroll wheel, but it won't be much, maybe a couple of grams or whatever. You could also drill the sides a bit of the shell, but you're going to get much, right? We've already seen that. Float like a balloon. Might whip out your wrist a little bit. That's where we snap the shell. Like, get whiplash on your wrist. 46 grams. I mean, I don't know who's going to run it without a scroll wheel and side buttons, but someone might run it without any side buttons and just a scroll wheel. That's pretty common. So it's probably 51 grams then, I reckon. Damn, man, these things are stuck on, man. Interesting, they made it a bit... See, it's thickening up. It's 0.6 at the back. Maybe the Razer have made it a bit thicker. They've even quite interesting. Yeah, 1.6mm, see that? They've even trimmed... we have left a bit of rubber back here, but it looks like they've thickened the rubber up at the front and left it thinner at the back where you're going to wear it more. Quite clever. Comfort's overrated, man. You drive around in a race car, right, with like all the roll cage and shit. You don't have any air conditioning, do you? Leather seats or anything. Electric seats, you just got a seat and a shiny dick. The way I see it, there's still more weight in this old girl. We can get more out of her. This is the side snaps. Damn. Mofo's hot on the side. Yeah. I like the way Razer's thickened up the plastic. PCB and mouse feet's the way to go. True, man. What do you think? Oh, we've ripped it. Son of a gun. Well, we have to understand there's still a little bit left on the shell here, but be a gram or two. I think it re-thins out at the front. I originally thought it was going to be a bit thicker, which is what I'm more interested in. It's like our Razer's been refining it a bit. It's thicker where your thumbs are. Interesting in the middle of the grip, to make sure maybe higher wear.
and then thins out on the rear again. That was interesting. I reckon it's a gram. What do you reckon? How much do you reckon it weighs? If I get the extra corner bit dropped. Satisfying peel ever. Yeah, it would have been nice to get the extra bit of rubber bits, man. Alright, 1.7 grams. So you're looking at nearly 4 grams if you get both 3.5, 3.4. Sorry, man, I was talking to people then. I realised my mic was mute. I was saying we'll take the buttons off the main buttons, take the springs out. We'll rip off the rubber on this side, and then we'll weigh the shell without the buttons on. People will be interested. But the rubber plastic's pretty hard anyway, so I don't particularly like it, and it's still a little bit grippy. But I was saying it reminds me of a rat rod, is it? Where it's like a bit ratty, but it's a nicely refined machine. Almost the weight of a generic mouse office. True that. I hate the shapes of generic mouse though. It's got a good sensor. That's about it. I kind of want to get this. Although I want to like go to the side. I want to get the. I want to get this rubber off, man. Kind of bugging me, you know what I mean? Just dropping by to the stream today. A bit different. I don't normally stream this stuff, so if you do like it, let me know and I'll do some more. I've got plenty to do. I've got to do a Stage 3 G Pro wireless, and I've also got to do a EC2 as well. And I've got plenty to do, so if people like these, we'll just chat and I'll mod some mice. Because I do a few for the people as well, so if you want to check that out, check out my shop on beardybob.com. I can maybe customize your mice, or I can fix it if you've got a dodgy switch, especially on G Pro wirelesses. Those Omrons fail. Right, I'm going to have to get that off. Let's hair dry the other side. Let's get it going, man. We'll try and peel it from the front this time. We put it from the back last time. Fingers, man. Sorry, I've got my viewers off as well. Forgive me. Ah, man, that was hot. You give your hair dry it quite a bit. You can probably get it off without messing it up like I did. Just make sure you don't melt your shell if you're doing this. So maybe not.
Damn it. Hang on, let me try some mouse. 1 second. Now, there's two options there. We can either try and push this underneath it, which has been a pretty reliable tool. Ooh, bit of too much pressure on the shell there. Or we can try and cut it. Might be the way to go. And then tears in it. I cut my own finger. So it's kind of let this piece go a little bit. Yeah, I might chop into the side of the mouse a bit. It's quite sharp, this. I don't know. What do you reckon? Remember manufacturers put the clunk of steel in the mice. Oh yeah. That's right, weigh them up a little bit. Remember the days, mate? I remember when no one gave a shit. Like, they were just, when the balls were in there and it was just, you know, you just used to, didn't care, did you? Not a hairdryer, I think. The, I do miss cleaning a mouse ball, I'll give it that. I feel my desk warm up, that's for sure. This time I need to burn my fingers off. Just trying to try and push it off with this tool. I don't know if it made it go shiny from the hairdryer or whether it was just like that. Yosh. Master Mouse. The best feature. Is that what they had, Master Mouse? I've got one, I've not even reviewed a Master Mouse yet. Good ratings. Oh, and these are a pain. These remind me of the G502s. They took forever to get off, man. This is not going to be fun. For 1.7 grams, right? It might be worth the sacrifice. No, it's not really. I don't think it is, but some people might like it. Bust out the blowtorch. Okay, man. It's like forever just like fighting it. And then it'll rip and you'll be like, come on. That's a load of, like, this one's looking not bad, right, compared to that one. But we had that kind of look there and then it just, we give up. Use IPA to get the glue off. Okay, good tip. I haven't got any, but alright, like the idea. I don't think cheers to the tip. Certainly a worker, this one. Damn.
It prevents someone from leaving the country. This is hard work, man. So what? If Razer have these Amtarara made these back because the rubber's peeling off, something's wrong. Because damn, I'd be questioning what they're doing with it. Interesting that like part of the actual shell came out. Okay. Cheers for stopping by, people. It's not the normal thing, like you say, watching people rip mice to piece. I know a few of you are interested in this, and you won't be on my channel, right? And this is not the normal. Yeah, a lot of people did want to see the Razer Viper being abused, given the bearded bob treatment. Ooh. So not the tidiest job, but we got the rubber off. Last bit, I could probably do with tidying it up a little bit. Alright, so quite a bit of weight off that. Power this on. 3.3 grams, it's not bad. If you were to take the rubber off, that's quite probably one of the biggest savings we've had. Let me shut the buttons out. Let me just take the buttons out and then we'll weigh the shell. And then we'll put it all nicely laid out because it's a bit of a mess. Mesh is retracted. Kind of want to know what you put on. Looks like it was naughty. Right. So we're going to take those springs out. There's literally no weight reduction by taking these springs out, just so you know, right? You don't weigh anything. That's registerable because obviously everything has a mass. It's just we have nothing low enough to recognise it. Here we go. The shell on its bare bones. I have to go all the way back for the footage and try and remember what the original weight of the shell was, because I can't remember now. So we reckon, what was it, 46 grams before, right? That's how low we can get it now. We've taken all this other stuff out. On the left's what we're taking out. That's on camera. So many bits. Yeah, okay, it's on camera. Just laying it out for you all, see what we got, what we've taken out, what we haven't taken out. You take a picture of this as well. FYI. So what we have is
it's offside. It really annoys me. Like, it's not like even. Apologies. It's like slanted, but right side's what the mouse has got. We've reduced it and what's worth keeping, and the left side's what we've definitely taken out. The rest is what you could configure. So let's put it together and see what it comes out. So first we'll try it with only no scroll wheel and no side buttons, and then we'll put in the rest. So it should be like sub 40 grams, right? Like 43, 42. It's gonna be quite light if it is. But you won't have any side buttons or scroll wheel, so certainly not how I would roll with it. If you want to see more of this stuff, check out my Video Bob YouTube channel. Most of you have probably seen that anyway, but there's loads of other stuff like this on there. So purely PCB and left right mouse button for the shell, basically. Obviously some skates. This is like the super bare bones version of the Viper. This is like no frills. You've got a left and right mouse button, like the old days. And you basically got a sensor. Ain't for me. Here we go. I can 42 grams. Place your bets. Place your bets. What? How could that be? I think it was 49 grams. Or hand predicted. Yeah, it should be low, man. I can't understand it. I don't know. Yeah, it was 46 before, man. $44.8 on the smaller one, so oh, 0.9 now. Bit of a left here. I don't know. It's between 44, 45 maybe then. Yeah, there should be 0 grams, but they're not. That's what's funny, right? 3.3 grams. That's what doesn't make sense. Oh shit. Sugar. Sugar. I don't know. Hey, Meek CS, how you doing? Alright, let's put the side buttons into it again. On the scroll wheel, where most of us are probably going to run it. Most people probably also will pull the rubber off. Oh, it's getting late, man. Tired. Everyone's sitting around, mate. Makes everyone tired.
Oh, I know why it's 46. We didn't put the no, yeah, maybe we didn't put the, I don't know, feet maybe? Don't know. Might make it heavier. Right. I'm now puzzled. Right, put the side buttons in, scroll wheel on and see how it goes, man. Okay. If you do this to your own mouse, it's at your own risk. Don't blame me for it, man. Whoa, I won't do this to my mouse. Or maybe I will. Only because of that. Only because of that. I'm not as extreme, like my G Pro's not drilled, but I like the rest of the mod stuff. They're cool as AF, man. And the bass is drilled, right? Your YouTube side buttons are going to protrude a little bit better now. They won't be as flush on the Viper, which people have complained about. We'll just take the rubber off. See him there, sticking out a bit more now. So it'll be easier to find. Sorry man, the chat's a bit delayed, but camera's back now on. YouTube always seems to lag after a couple of hours. Scroll wheel back together, and this will probably be the end of it, I reckon. Piece it together and we're done. That's what else people would want to do. Do you want to say anything else? Other kind of mod? Do you want to see other mods to it? And that's it. Got power cords on it. But should probably change that earlier. Near mind. Scroll wheels back. I will plug it in because I need to put it back together later. Take some pictures and I'll confirm it's all working. If anyone's interested, I'm pretty sure it will do on the side buttons, even though they've been chopped, but I'll confirm that anyway. If you're not sure before you mod it, let me know. Dropped my thing. Let's run my camera setup. I'm going to tweak it a bit. This is the first time I've streamed this, so let me know if you've got any ideas and how I can improve it. Yeah, feet are shot. Right, here we go. So we've got a scroll wheel. Feet are hanging off. This has been like definitely more flatter with that one. I'm not sure, like if I prefer the button. A lot more quick the closer with the springs. Okay, here we go. Drum roll. 52 on those scales. 55, okay. 53, okay. Just can't make his mind up. Whoa, 53.6 on the other ones. You can see that, probably. Not bad mod, don't feel too bad, I don't think. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Good point. Measure the grip without the side grips. Okay. The trouble you've got measuring the grip is you can see here. There is still a ridge. But you can measure it. I mean, I haven't got the side buttons. Obviously. So if I push it fully in, so it compresses the side button that's there. So 56. You got a light, you can see that there. $57. It's about 10 grams. They lied. But the bottom's still going to be very similar because you can't really measure it because of the side trimming. I don't know what the original one was. I've got one now. Let me go get it one sec. I've got a spare one. Let's measure them. Here's a before and after. Still brand new, look. Could do with the edges being tied up a little bit better. Ignore the feet as well. His new feet. Took 3 mil off it. Gotta get used to my camera position. I've got my see that? 60 mil now it's shown. It was 57 mil, wasn't it? Measure a different position. The side buttons are split. Yeah, 53.3. There you go. Before and after drugs. Yeah, definitely. There we have it. So I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Bit different. If you're not following me already, hit the follow button. Something different. If you want me to do some more, let me know in comments or tweet me on Beardy Bob with a 0 on the bob, and I'll be on Friday night streaming some Rainbow Six and maybe some Call of Duty Warzone, so give me a shout. Thanks for watching a lot, and I'll see you soon. Laters. Summer 18 with lots of drama. Summer 18 with lots of commas. Beauty queen and a queen of
drama, Sinead.